Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we bring English to life through amazing stories. Today, we begin a special series on one of the greatest entertainers in history, Michael Jackson. Get ready to dive into his incredible journey, from a young boy with big dreams to the legendary king of pop. His life was full of talent, hard work, fame, struggles, and triumphs, making his story one of the most fascinating in the world of music. Michael Joseph Jackson was born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana, USA. He was the eighth of 9 children in a big musical family. His father, Joe Jackson, worked in a steel mill and played the guitar, while his mother, Catherine, loved to sing and play the piano. Their home was filled with music, and Michael was drawn to rhythm and melodies from a very young age. His natural talent became evident early on, setting him on a path that would change his life forever. Michael had 5 brothers: Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and Randy, as well as 3 sisters, Rebby, Latoya, and Janet. Music was always a part of their home. His father was strict and pushed his children to work hard. Sometimes he was too harsh, but his discipline made Michael serious about his dreams from a very young age. Michael admired musicians like James Brown and the Temptations, and he practiced tirelessly, hoping to one day be just as great as them. Michael's journey started when he was just 6 years old. His father noticed his incredible talent, both as a singer and a dancer. Joe had already started a band with Michael's older brothers, called the Jackson Brothers. But when he saw Michael's skills, he made him the lead singer, even though he was the youngest. This was the beginning of something extraordinary. In 1964, they changed their name to the Jackson 5. Michael's voice was powerful, and his stage presence was magical. He could sing, dance, and entertain like no other child his age. People were amazed by his energy and confidence. He had a natural way of connecting with audiences, and it was clear that he was born to perform. The Jackson 5 performed in small clubs and talent shows, gaining popularity quickly. They practiced for hours every day and performed all over Indiana and Illinois. Soon, music producers noticed them. Their passion and dedication paid off as they started to attract larger crowds and industry attention. In 1968, the Jackson 5 auditioned for Berry Gordy, the head of Motown Records, a famous music company known for creating stars. Gordy was amazed by Michael's talent and the group's energy. Soon they signed a contract, changing their lives forever. From that moment, they were on a fast track to stardom. Under Motown, the Jackson 5 released their first single, "I Want You Back," in 1969. It was an instant hit, reaching #1 on the charts. Imagine being just 11 years old and hearing your song on the radio. Michael was living a dream, but it was only the beginning. Their next hits, ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There, were also chart toppers. The Jackson 5 became famous across the United States and even around the world. People loved their music, dance moves, and most of all, young Michael, who stole the show every time. His charm and energy made him stand out, and soon he became the face of the group. Becoming famous at such a young age wasn't easy. Michael worked incredibly hard, often performing and recording songs every single day. He didn't have a normal childhood. While other kids played and went to school, Michael was always rehearsing, performing, or traveling. The pressure to always be perfect was immense, and it shaped him into a disciplined but sometimes lonely artist. His father, Joe, pushed him and his brothers to stay at the top, which made Michael feel pressured. Even though he loved performing, he sometimes felt lonely. His life was very different from other kids his age. The fame and expectations placed upon him meant he had little time to simply be a child. Even as a child, Michael dreamed of doing something bigger. He admired artists like James Brown and Stevie Wonder and wanted to create his music. In 1971, at just 13 years old, Michael released his first solo single, "Got to Be There." It was his first step toward an independent career. This showed the world that Michael was more than just the young lead singer of the Jackson 5. He was a star in his own right. Then, in 1979, he released the album Off the Wall, a mix of pop, disco, and funk. It was a massive success. Songs like Don't Stop Till You Get Enough and Rock With You became instant hits. This album also marked the beginning of his partnership with producer Quincy Jones, who played a key role in his future success. Michael was beginning to carve out his own identity in the music world. But Michael wanted more. He wanted to make music that would change the world. In 1982, Michael released Thriller, the album that made him a global superstar. It became the best-selling album of all time, with legendary songs like Billie Jean, Beat It, and of course, Thriller. This album was revolutionary, setting a new standard for pop music and music videos. The Thriller music video was groundbreaking. It was not just a video, it was a short movie with amazing dance moves, special effects, and the famous zombie dance that people around the world tried to copy. The video became one of the most iconic in history, and Michael's status as a legend was sealed. In 1983, Michael performed his iconic moonwalk for the first time while singing Billie Jean on a TV special called Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Forever. The audience was in awe. This moment became a defining part of his career. Michael's style also became legendary: a single white glove, sparkly jackets, black shoes with white socks, and a fedora hat. Fans everywhere wanted to dress like him. He was not just a musician, he was a trendsetter. Even after his passing, Michael Jackson's influence on music, dance, and pop culture remains strong. His songs are timeless, his dance moves are still copied, and he is remembered as one of the greatest performers in history. His music continues to inspire generations, and his impact on the industry is undeniable. Michael Jackson was more than just an entertainer. He was a visionary who changed music forever. His life reminds us that even the biggest stars face challenges, but their light never fades. His story is a testament to the power of dedication, talent, and perseverance. Michael Jackson will always be remembered as the King of Pop, a title that reflects his unforgettable mark on the world. His legacy lives on, and his music will continue to touch hearts for generations to come. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.